private jets and working from the lake house. Yes, this is the American dream, and most entrepreneurs have some version of this fantasy when they get started. What I'm here to tell you is that statistically speaking, nobody makes it. Here are a few numbers. There are roughly 700,000 startups every year. 1 in 37,000 will reach $100 million in revenue. That is roughly 20 startups a year that will get to that level of revenue across the entire U.S. But even at $100 million in revenue, that's not enough for me to be flying private, and for most owners I know, it's not enough for them either. Why do so few make it? Because for most, their ego is a maniac sitting on their shoulder whispering wacky wish-for-nothings in their ear. Your ego is your worst enemy if you want to be an entrepreneur. Most entrepreneurs I know have their egos stomped on and crushed regularly. Building a company and therefore building wealth is a long process, and you better be ready to be humbled and downright humiliated at times. People are going to tell you no 500 different ways. And no matter how they sugarcoat it, they're simply telling you they don't like your product enough to pay you for it. And believe me when I tell you, that hurts. But that being said, when somebody does say yes and buys a lot of your product, that's a euphoric feeling. Let me tell it to you straight. If you're going into the business because you want to be a big deal, I think you're in for a rude awakening. The big deal part only happens after your ego has been knocked down, picked up, and dusted off, poked in the eyeball a few times, kicked in the baby maker, and finally, completely bridled. My partner and I were humble shopkeepers for years. We were proud of it. We wanted more, of course. We wanted to build a big company, but we knew that if we weren't good at being shopkeepers, none of the rest of it would ever happen. Are you ready to be a shopkeeper with your broom in hand, proud of your proverbial storefront? If you're more focused on the sunsets at the lake and sipping champagne on your jet, my advice is keep your money locked away in a safe place and keep your day job so you don't lose it all. For the entrepreneurs out there, keep it simple, keep it clean, stay focused, and go get them. Boom, baby.